Welcome, wandering soul. This is a lore run, a full appreciation of every path and every secret. Here, we seek a true 100% journey. All enemies faced, all items revealed, and the lore of this Scourged Realm laid bare before us.
Welcome back. The Monumental awaits the above. The Monumental will explain the Nexus to thee. The Monumental awaits the above. The Monumental will explain the Nexus to thee. The Monumental.
Still alive? I am impressed. This is something that might interest you. The black-robed Maiden of the Nexus looks after the flames. She's the morose one, with eyes sealed, compacted by wax. She can control souls like no other. Bring her the souls of men and demons, and she will embolden your flesh and blood with their power. But beware, do not decay into a foul beast. What's happened? Have you lost your nerve? No matter. Have a seat. We can sit here forever. At least we will be safe. What's happened? No matter. At least
I would be happy to lighten your load and look after any excess baggage. Rest assured, your goods are safe and sound with me. Best of luck to you. If only something could be done to help her. If only something could be done to help her.
Oh, good day to you. I can forge weapons for you for a fair price. thankful that I can do anything for you at all in this forsaken place. And be thankful that I can do anything.
Back in the time that I lived below Boletaria Castle, King Alan left on some strange business, then returned with horrible demons in tow. Soon, the land was ravaged by soul-starved madmen. My spine shudders just to think about it. If I did not have my miracle stone shard, keepsake of my grandfather, I may not have survived. If I did not have my miracle stone...
I have sinned. I swore allegiance to Saint Urbain, but was of no use to him. And now I have run away and abandoned his augustness. O Lord, punish me, for I have not the strength to punish myself. O August One, I hesitate to imagine your present state. Deep within the darkness, where no light shall ever shine, will you continue to pray, even in such misery? O August One, deep within, will you continue to pray?
Oh, you must be another disciple of God. I too am on a quest to fight the demons in the name of the Lord. May I share God's power with you? Do not be bashful. We are both cut from the same cloth. A miracle is a heavenly act, but spells are the acts of demons, the work of soul arts. They have similar effects, and yet one is clearly evil, and the other is clearly good. Magicians, in the end, are mere servants of the demons. A miracle is a heaven. They have magicians, in the end. I see. You wish to train yourself in stoicism. Very well. I pray we meet again.
What do you want, brute? I have no use for addlepates like yourself. Away with you. What do you want, brute? I have no use for addlepates.
We have long awaited you, Slayer of Demons. I am one of the Monumentals. We preserve the fabric of reality. There is a tale I wish to tell you. Once, we too a scourge of demons faced. In the distant past, under benevolent rule, the world was united owing to the soul arts. Until a lust for power caused the awakening of the Old One. Across the land seeped a colorless, deep fog, and the world faced extinction at the hands of the demons. Thanks be, we were able to lull the Old One back to its slumber, yet only after the loss of innumerable souls, and most of the world, lost, erased by the fog. In order to mend the fabric of what lands still remained, we entrusted 6 leaders with 6 precious Archstones. One to the king of a small yet industrious land. One to the king of the burrowers underground. One to the wise queen of the great ivory tower. One to the chieftain of lost and ill-fortuned souls. One to the shaman of the tempest-worshipping shadowmen. And the last to the great giants of the northern lands. The Archstones were placed in the fringelands that survived. We contained the Old One here below the Nexus and prohibited the soul arts. Finally, we became Monumentals, half-living sentinels of the fabric of reality. Alas, the other Monumentals have perished, and only I remain. Now it is your turn. You must lull the Old One back to its slumber and seal it away for all eternity. If not, the deep fog will absorb all that we know. Have you the strength to bear this burden? Yes, we are fortunate indeed to have you. Now, go forth and destroy every last demon. The Old One, without demons to feed its souls, will a new servant seek and lure you to its bosom. We neutralized the Old One and banned the soul arts. Then we spread the Archstones, and in order to mend reality, Monumentals we became. However, man's memory of history is ever short, and before long he repeated his mistakes. The Monumentals perished, and the Archstones were long forgotten. And the short-sighted King Aland once again roused the Old One. The Monumentals perished, and the short-sighted...
stone of ephemeral eyes, an eye stone on the verge of crumbling, has the power to restore one's corporeal form, can only use in soul form. Once used, it crumbles into nothing.
Have you met the last surviving Monumental? Those fools revived the old one on a whim. And now, they've trapped us here in the Nexus in a desperate attempt to undo their mistake. It's all a travesty, if you ask me. What's happened? Have you lost your... No matter. At least we'll...
Brave soul, for whom death is no fear. Prithee, lull the old one back to its ancient slumber. What is it? Seekest thou the power of souls? Of course. After all, thou requirest strength. Go ahead. Touch the demon inside me. Let these vagabond souls become thine own. Myself, I am only here to tend to each flame. I keep the candles lit and serve the brave demon slayers who are trapped here. I keep the candles lit and serve the brave soul of the mind. Art thou finished? May thy strength help the world be mended.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch on your belongings. If only something could be done to help.
Wait. It's simple. In trade, out of your souls, I can eke out a living. And be thankful that I can do anything. No interest, eh? I can tell you're not going to laugh. It's simple. In trade with your souls. You come back alive, Mind your business.
Wandering soul, the world itself is not indifferent to your actions. In Boletaria, every victory and every death leaves a mark, shaping what is known as world tendency. At first, all worlds rest in balance, yet as deeds are done, that balance drifts toward light or shadow. When a world turns white, enemies weaken and hidden paths may reveal themselves. When a world darkens, foes grow fierce, but the souls they yield are greater. Slaying a demon draws the world toward white. Dying in body form pulls it toward black. For now, we seek the light. We will explore these lands in soul form. By doing so, we awaken the pure white events hidden within each world. Between victories, we return to the Nexus, relinquishing our body without disturbing the world's fate. This is the path we will walk, for now. The Lord's Path. Past the huge gates of Boletarian Palace lies what is now a feeding ground for dragons, the cliff pathway which leads to the inner ward, where knights make their abode.
Hello? You, yonder. Over here. It's me, Ostrava. Look at me. Again, fenced in by enemies. Could you assist me one last time? Clear out the soldiers blocking this passage, if it please you. The Lord's Path, just over there, is now a feeding ground for dragons. Have your wits about you.
Throwing knife. A knife balanced for throwing. Aim and throw to attack. A handy backup weapon for lightly equipped knights. Winged spear, a long spear with winged lugs near the tip. Wooden catalyst. A wooden catalyst and the most rudimentary tool for casting magic. Gash resistance ring. Soft ring bearing a bright red seal. Increases resistance to bleeding. Crafted by Gary, known for his magic handicrafts, and close acquaintance with sage Freke the Visionary. The seal depicts a gash.
Thank you. That's twice now. Time to forge ahead. This is a token of my gratitude. Please accept it. a single person left. Why on earth? How did this happen, noble father? This is bad. How did...
Blue-Eye Knight Cuirass. The cuirass of the Boletarian Knights is emblazoned with the image of the sun as proof of their commission from the king. Using Stonefang's hardened iron, it is heavier and stronger than a regular cuirass. Its weight slows stamina regeneration. compound short bow, a small composite bow, fortified with materials unknown, requiring additional strength to wield properly. To use a bow, arrows must also be equipped. When an arrow is ready, the user may aim carefully with heavy arrow, large, thick-headed arrow with more power than a standard arrow. To use arrows, a bow must also be equipped.
Ah, we meet again. Fancy that. Hope you find something that suits you. It is the end of Great Boletaria as we... But hell, at least the demons don't send... Thanks for that.
Broadsword. A straight sword with a broad blade designed for slashing. Slashing weapons inflict heavy damage on soft flesh, but have a limited effect on metal armor and hard scales. Handily, this sword can also be used for thrusting attacks, which compensates for that particular weakness.
All right. Thanks for that.
Bolt, a standard bolt used with a crossbow. Noble's lotus, the petal of a crimson flower that floats on water, consumed to counteract poison, became a popular ornament amongst the nobility for its beauty. Wandering soul. At last we have spoken with the Monumental, who revealed the dawn of this world and the moment ambition first awakened the Old One. From that lust for power, demons rose and the land was cast into ruin, claiming countless lives and souls. Through endless sacrifice, the Monumentals succeeded in lulling the Old One back into slumber, saving what little remained of this broken realm. From the scars of that devastation, the Archstones were raised, anchors meant to preserve the fragile fabric of reality. The soul arts were forbidden, and the Monumentals became eternal sentinels, watching over a world forever marked by its own ambition. That burden was then placed upon us, to return the Old One to its prison and seal it away for all eternity. We accepted this calling and returned to the Lord's path, where the Tower Knight stood as our trial, and where it ultimately fell. If this journey through Boletaria speaks to you, remember to subscribe, leave a like, and ring the bell to continue uncovering its secrets.